I think sellers need to be aware of who their competition is, not looking at, oh, my neighbor's house in 2024 sold for X.
Right.
You know, that price is irrelevant. 2 years have passed, forget it. But knowing who your competition is right now.
I also find the inventory that's coming up is either like really bad in the sense that like it needs a full renovation, or the houses are immaculate. The houses that I'm like, oh, this is going to get 10 offers, get 3 offers. And so there is opportunity still to get into the market at good deals. And then there's others that I'm like, why is there 20 offers on this house? Like, what's so special about it? I'm not sure. Welcome to the TNT Real Estate Podcast, where we spark conversations that set you up for real estate success. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Tanya, and each week we bring you expert tips on navigating Northern Ontario's real estate market. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we've got the tools to help you thrive.
Welcome back to the TNT Real Estate Podcast. I'm Tanya, and I'm joined by my co-host, Tyler. Tyler, today we are in full spring mode. I'm wearing my bunny shoes to celebrate. And
It's not short weather yet, but we're getting there. We're getting close.
I saw a guy in tank top and shorts last night. He was crazy.
That's aggressive.
Because it was cold last night.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah. It was
But
nuts.
it feels good. Sun shining. It feels good.
I love it.
Spring has sprung.
Yeah.
That's great.
You should ask me about my week.
How was your week?
My week was crazy. It was a short week. But you know what happened to me yesterday?
No.
Because we were kind of like passing each other in the office. We didn't really talk much. I was leaving just as you came in. And when I was coming back from my hair appointment, my daughter was going to Rochester, New York.
Yeah, I was going to say
She was going for her girlfriend's sister was playing lacrosse in like some big lacrosse thing.
Wow.
So she was flying into Pearson, and so we were texting a little bit earlier, and then she's like, I'll call you when I get to the Airbnb. So she calls me, and we're just chatting on my way back from the valley. And I get into my driveway, and like Ben's like helping me with my stuff, plugging my car and whatever. And I'm like, okay, do you want to talk to Dad? He's here. She's like, no, I'll call him later. And I walk into my house. Guess who's there?
No.
Jackie. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. She's at, I was like, my reaction was of course an expletive. I was like, how did this happen? I was shocked.
That's actually funny. That's good.
I was shocked. I had
she
no
showed
clue.
up.
And she was playing the whole thing like she was in Rochester.
So
they just went and got groceries.
You were on the phone with her.
Yeah.
As you pulled up to your house, and then you walk inside, she's there.
Yeah, she's right there.
That's actually hilarious.
It was nuts.
Good job,
totally
Jackie.
nuts.
Good job.
She did a great job. So Ben didn't know either.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't know either. Only Mason knew. So she ended up. What ended up happening was the girlfriend's sister didn't make it into the tournament.
Oh, okay.
So it was canceled, but she still had this flight.
Right.
And so she took it, and she got herself on a bus to the Northlander.
Right.
Took the Northlander.
Oh, yeah, took a bus home.
Took a bus up to Sudbury. Yeah. And then her brother, she got dropped off at the hospital, and he was volunteering at the hospital. So he just picked her up and drove her home.
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is kind of cool.
Yeah. So we got the next few days. It's going to be fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
so
very
I was
cool.
not really prepared for the podcast today. So I may be a little rusty.
That's okay. That's why we got cue cards.
Yeah.
Just read it through.
So today we're going to be talking about spring and the spring market.
Right.
And what's happening locally.
It's official. Yeah, it's official.
Yeah.
It's here. It's here.
Are the houses flying or are the houses sitting? And what are the numbers actually saying here?
Right. So yeah, let's set the stage a little bit. So the spring started when it really should have, so which is like early March-ish, and then we got Snowmageddon, and the whole city shut down for 3 full days, and then also just like stayed dead for another month.
Yeah.
And so now we are mid-August. Wow, we are mid-May.
You missed the whole summer.
Yeah, we're mid-May, and it's been. Spring came maybe 2 weeks ago in the real estate market. We started seeing 20, 30 listings a day, and it has been crazy ever since.
Steady.
So yeah, it's kind of it is a really weird year, and we're trying to figure out in the office, like, is it going to just be crazy for the same period? Like, because like end of June is really like the cutoff for the spring market. So is it gonna cut off then, and we're gonna have a little bit of a slower year, or does it extend a month? Because all the people that were trying to shop in March, like, are they gonna stay put, or are they gonna keep moving?
I think it's going to stick around. I think July is going to be still as busy.
Yeah.
So when you look at the numbers, there's a lot of talk about the numbers going down, but actually our HPI benchmark in March was 525,000 approximately.
Yep.
And that was up, almost 6% year over year.
Yeah. So we had a good year.
Yeah.
We had a good year last year for sure.
So we are not the rest of Ontario, basically.
Yeah.
Sudbury is quite different.
Yeah. And I mean, you talk to, like, we get a couple of referrals from down south and they're like, okay, like, we're having a hard time selling the client's house, but they want to move to Sudbury, and like, you're going to be able to get them a good deal as well. Right. And I'm like,
you got to sell the house first.
You sell the house first, and we got to shop with a bag of cash. Cause it's, I mean, we're in that, you know, competitive market, bidding wars. So obviously the lower amount of conditions, the better.
Yeah.
Because
inventory, the one thing is, I think inventory hasn't matched that demand yet.
Right.
Inventory is still low. So when we look at even April year over year, our April inventory, a lot of it was because of that Snowmageddon, like you mentioned,
Right.
a lot less listings and a lot less sales, but that same average sale price across the board.
Yeah.
So even though there's less sales, the numbers still make sense. So May has been crazy busy.
Yeah. I mean, and I was going to say, like, prices haven't gone anywhere. Like, maybe like the demand maybe has changed a little bit, but prices are still strong.
Yeah. Bank of Canada was the last week or week before they held the interest rate at 2.25%.
Yeah.
So that's the fourth straight time that they've held rates.
Right.
So what does that mean? What do you think? Does it signal market's going to come up or down?
You know, I think obviously fixed rates have gone up a little bit based on, you know, the bond yields. But I think it's going to stay pretty stable. Like, I'm not seeing a big shift, especially because there is so much uncertainty. So I would assume that, you know, the Bank of Canada kind of just wants to wait it out and see before they make any like crazy decisions. I'm assuming TIFF is probably there being like, you know what, let's just wait and see. Cause I would hate to, like, they would probably hate to drop it. And then, you know, this, you know, conflict in Iran or whatever explodes and we go to war.
Yeah.
By proxy.
Yeah, by proxy.
Not willingly, but we go.
That's hopefully not going to happen ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you mentioned, the Bank of Canada held strong. The fixed rates kind of went up because of that. And then, but the variable rates are actually pretty good right now. We just signed a mortgage variable yesterday.
Yep. Tell us your rate.
Well, right now it's 4.1. So it's the prime minus 0.35.
Okay. That's reasonable.
Which I think is fine.
Yeah. Anything under 5, I think, is you're getting a good deal. Months of inventory is 2.9. So it maybe has increased a little bit. Obviously, that's like that April May rush. That's, you know, it increases, so it captures it when it's months of inventory. It captures like the full amount, but then the next week they're all going to be gone. Yeah. So it's like, I think we have more listings for sure this year than we did last year, but I feel like we're moving through them pretty quickly. So.
Yeah, like last week when you reported the stats to our office, it was like 40 new listings and 40 sold.
Yeah, I think it was 61. There was 61 listings, 61 sales.
It was like just like gone.
Yeah,
just gone. So that's why the months of inventory being so low is really a seller's market.
Yeah. Okay, so let's put a little asterisk on that because the market is hot right now. It's the spring market, but I would say that it is hot in pockets and not in other pockets. And it's like maybe even in those pockets, it's like, for whatever reason, the houses that I'm like, oh, this is going to get 10 offers, get 3 offers. And so there is opportunity still to get into the market at good deals. And then there's others that I'm like, why is there 20 offers on this house? Like, what's so special about it? I'm not sure.
So let's start with like, what's hot? What do you think is hot? What do you see this moving? What is getting 20 offers?
So it's like the mid-line, higher end first-time buyers market. Mid high end, first time. End. Okay. Yeah. So it's like the 5 to 600, I would say, is like, you know, they want a nice house. Maybe they're even moving up from like their like first house into like a little bit more of a house, maybe a garage with it as well. But that right now I feel like is flying. And I'm going to put a caveat on that. It has to be renovated. Yeah. It has to be renovated. Those like kind of move-in ready houses, they're flying.
Move-in ready, add a giant garage, done.
I'm happy.
Yeah. No, and so are 20 other people, so you're competing.
Yeah.
So new Sudbury bungalows, definitely anything under 500, like 425 to 475, they're getting very competitive bids.
Yeah. And I mean, they're selling for over 5, so it's...
Yeah. And anything in the south end as well, under 5, I would say, is crazy. Like you're going to have competition.
Yeah.
But it's not just, in town, we're also seeing Hanmer, Valcairn, Middle Lake.
Yeah.
Lots. Anything that's turnkey, that's under 5, say 475 is going to be so attractive and in high demand.
I also find the inventory that's coming up is either like really bad in the sense that like it needs a full renovation, or the houses are immaculate. Like I saw 3 before the podcast this morning, and it's like all 3 in the valley, all from like actually one to $399, one was $450, one was $499. Immaculate, like really, really nice houses.
Wow.
Yeah. You could tell like there was like a true pride of ownership in every house. So I like the quality of the listings that come up right now are good.
Yeah.
Are good.
So under $500,000, those are move-in ready homes, and they're going to be very competitive.
They're reasonable for sure.
Okay. So common ground here is things that are move-in ready, looking good, and a desired location. Certainly something. Maybe the less desirable locations are maybe not doing so well. Okay.
So where do you think
where is it cool?
Yeah. Where are the opportunities in the market right now?
I like how you frame that. So it's not what's cool or what's bad. It's where are the opportunities. The opportunities are where nobody else is looking.
Right.
So I think if you're in that $700,000 range, there's a nice move-in ready, lovely home that you can get a great deal on right now. It's my own listing, and you should be ready to go. But yeah, even with that one listing that I had, it's been a little bit quieter for showings, but I have like 3 lined up this weekend, which is a lot for a $700,000 home. Yeah. So I think in that sort of upper end, there's some opportunities for sure. Yeah. And in the low end too.
I was going to say the low end is interesting. Like I obviously had the one that I listed, it was 300,000. I thought it was going to fly off the market. We had tons of showings. We only ended up getting 1 offer. So I thought it was going to get eaten up, but I feel like, 300,000 is obviously a low. So, I mean, if you're approved at 300, can you get approved at 4? So I feel like it's like, do we keep it in budget or do we spend a little bit more? And then see the $399 that I saw this morning, and decide to get a reasonable house instead of something that you do a lot of work to.
Yeah. Buyers in that lower price range are being very picky. They're being very selective. We've been talking about that at our office as well. Properties priced in that low 300 level where you think this should be selling. Yeah. It's a decent house for the price. Do a little work and it'll be worth 4, but people are choosing the 4 or 415 over the 300. Yep. Because it's easy. Yeah.
And we kind of say this in like a lot of our episodes. Like people rather the move-in ready. They don't necessarily, although they think they want the renovation and the HGTV or whatever it's called these days, like that kind of process. They once they walk into the house and realize what it's truly going to cost to renovate this thing, they just opt to, spend more mortgage or get more mortgage and get it semi-turnkey.
And that's their choice.
So to cap that off, where the opportunity is, I would say move up buyer. Like if you are thinking about moving up, I think there's an opportunity because your house, chances are, is in the 5 to 6, especially if you're a first time move up. It's going to fly off the market. You're going to get a good price, and then you're going to go buy a true 4-bedroom with a garage attached and all brick in a decent neighborhood for $800. Yeah. So if you're looking at moving up, I think there is an opportunity for you. Yeah.
Okay, so how do we take all this information and bring it down to home buyers and home sellers? So how do they get ready to sort of make this move?
Okay, so let's do sellers first. I would say you have to. Well, first step is work with a professional that actually sells houses in this, in your neighborhood, in the city. They know what's going on, and they back that by showing you the proof of why they're saying to list your house at this point. If somebody comes in, you think your house is worth 8, and it's actually worth, somebody comes in and says it's worth 7, be like, okay, that's disappointing to hear, obviously, but can you show me the stats? Like show the stats on why you think this way, and any professional realtor will be able to explain that. Yeah. So I think working with somebody that actually knows, because it is like, if your house sits on the market for more than 3 weeks, it becomes like, what's wrong with the house? Maybe we should, do we lowball these people? Like, is this? Yeah. And so I think pricing right now and presentation are the 2 most important things that a seller can do right now. Like do the extra little paint job, do the extra curb appeal, plant the flowers, and then price it correctly.
Yeah. I think sellers need to be aware of who their competition is. So not looking at, oh, my neighbor's house in 2024 sold for X.
Right.
You know, that price is irrelevant. 2 years have passed, forget it. But knowing who your competition is right now, where are other people searching? And sometimes I've been surprised as a real estate agent to know that somebody who was looking at my property that I've got listed, say in the South End, and they're willing to go out to Lively, for example, or they're willing to go out to Chelmsford. They end up buying a house in Chelmsford. I was like, how did they decide from that to that? Yeah. Well, some people are looking all over the place, right? So it's important to know who your competition is. And when you do listen to the feedback, get your realtor to ask the questions that are important to find out who the competition is.
Right.
But pricing, like you said, pricing the segment right away, being accurate in your pricing is first and foremost.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the buyer side.
Okay.
So how does the buyer take all this information and go shopping?
Number one, same with the seller, work with a professional realtor that does this on a regular basis. But besides that, I mean, be prepared. Just be prepared. So get your pre-approval, get it, a true pre-approval. If you don't have to send any paperwork to your mortgage broker, you're not getting a true pre-approval. Get your pay stubs ready, get all the things ready, do the whole, just get ready. Yeah. Because right now, if you want to buy a house, chances are you're going to have to skip on some conditions. It doesn't mean you can't be prepared and do your due diligence. You just have to do it pre-offer. Yeah. And so I would say, so this is an interesting point. There's houses that come up that don't have an offer date. There's houses that come up that have like a 48, 24-hour irrevocable. So you have to give them, if you send in an offer, you have to give them 24 or 48 hours to decide. And then there's the segment that is actually holding offers until a specific day. And I find a couple buyers are like, oh, I mean, if there's offers in 5 days, let's go on day 4 and see the house, and then we'll decide. Like, there's no rush to see it. But I'm like, there's, I'm gonna say a couple bad actors that like the house could sell. Like there's been a couple recently that like you technically have to wait until Tuesday to put in offers, but then
they get wishy-washy.
On Sunday they get a decent offer and they're like, oh, I'm gonna tell my clients about it, and it shouldn't happen, but it does. Yeah. So when the house comes up, go see it. And even, I mean, for those 4 days, maybe you want to see it. Maybe there's like an issue that you're like want clarification on. It's a great time to do a pre-offer inspection. Yeah. They're, half
That's
price
a really
of like
good point.
Like just don't rely on the dates. Go see it as soon as it comes out. Be prepared. Do your due diligence, and then you can have a strong offer.
Yeah. Be prepared so you're not like scrambling at the end of it 1 or 2 days before the offer date trying to get in and trying to throw an offer together. You never want to be sort of under that sort of pressure. So I think it's kind of nice sometimes when there is an offer date. I agree with you. I think you should go see it right away at a time that's convenient and then prepare, get ready for, at least mentally get yourself ready to make an offer if you like it. Yeah. Don't wait till the last minute. Yeah. Because you might miss out. Right. All right. Should we move into our rapid fire?
Let's do it.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to start this one. Okay. We're going to do sort of a hot or not. Okay. Hot or cold. Okay. Okay. 3-bedroom bungalow, New Sudbury, listed at $449,900. Turnkey.
Turnkey.
Hot or cold?
Hot. It'll be sold on the offer day.
Yeah, probably.
And they should hold offers because you need to have a lot of people in that house. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, a 4-bedroom, 2-story, and a Zilda at $689. Hot or cold?
Ooh. Does it have a garage? Do you say garage?
I didn't say a garage.
It has to have a garage. Lukewarm.
Okay. Yeah.
Lukewarm. Maybe hot if it has a wicked garage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. So how about acreage outside Whitefish? $750. No recent updates. Hot or cold?
$750. I'm going to say cold, maybe. I mean, the acreage is appealing, but if there's no major upgrades, it's probably like an old farmhouse. I would say cold.
I think it depends on the outbuildings. I had a hot one. I had a hot one last fall.
Yeah. It's not. That's 6 months ago now.
I know, that's true. It's a different market. Okay.
Okay. Semi-detached starter in the South End, $389.
Oof.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Somebody underlisted that.
Do it.
Yeah.
Get in there. Yeah. Put in a bully offer. Okay. How about custom build in Skeed, $895. Hot or cold?
I mean, there's one out there that's been sitting for a long time, but it was I think it's 1.2.
Yeah.
So 900 grand.
900.
Then there's there's a couple. There's custom home. I'm gonna say hot.
Okay.
Skeet is like that. Skeet's an odd place, but I'm gonna say
it's way out there.
I'm gonna say lukewarm. I'm gonna go lukewarm. It's probably hot. It could be hot. It's probably hot, but I'm gonna say lukewarm. My gut, my intuition is telling me. An older bungalow in Hanmer, $399, needs a little bit of work. Hot or cold?
How much work?
A little bit of work. Cosmetic. Needs a kitchen. Maybe a basement.
Oh, so tough. It could be really hot.
Yeah.
If it's got a great lot, if it's not too close to a highway, doesn't have a lot of highway noise,
yeah.
I'd say it's hot. Okay. Otherwise, if it's not so attractive, I think it may be not the greatest.
Okay.
Okay. How about seller priced 8% above the most recent comp, sitting at 45 days on market? What's the play?
Offer them 10% lower than what they're asking.
Start somewhere and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough because I mean, if it was any other time of the year, I would say, but it's also spring market, so things are more expensive. But yeah, lowball them.
Yeah.
Buyer wants to go 12% under list on a turnkey under 500. Yes or no?
No.
Yeah.
No. I think you need to see the comps and be within range.
There's no point. Waste of paper.
So here's where we land. Sudbury, it's not 2022 anymore. The market is segmented, and being priced properly in that segment is really what matters.
So if you're a seller, know your price, get educated, and price accordingly. That's the number one tip that we can give you right now. For your buyers out there that are listening, get prepared, do your due diligence, pre-offer, and work with professionals. If this has benefited you or you think it'll benefit somebody that you care about, please share, like, subscribe. It really helps us out with the algorithm, and we will see you on the next one.